lot of times we engage in a conversation with someone and we get stuck just because we don't know the right questions to ask or the right sentence to say. If you can introduce yourself properly, you'll feel more confident in the rest of the conversation, and you'll also make a great first and positive impression. So this video will help you sound natural and advanced and speak confidently. This video is also perfect for improving your vocabulary, both your listening and your speaking vocabulary. So expand your vocabulary by listening and watching this video. Hello and welcome again to Exercise Academy. I'm Esther. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to the channel Exercise Academy and follow me up on other social media platforms. The name is Exercise Academy. If you like this video, press the thumbs up, give me a like, okay? And also you can share this video with your friends, family and loved ones. We're going to learn how to introduce ourselves properly in English with ease, okay? Now let's look at casual ways in which you can talk about your family. Now when you're talking casually with your friend or colleague, you don't want to overshare your family story. So if someone asks you, tell me about your family, introduce your family. How many people are there in your family? Who do you live with? Do you have any siblings? So you talk about the family you live with. You could say, we're a family of 5, or you could say there are 12 people in my family. I'm an only child, or I'm the only child. I don't have any siblings. Now you could talk about your work, your job. What do you do? Who do you work for? What do you do? That's the question. So you could say, I'm a teacher, or I'm an engineer if it's a verb. Okay, so you have the job title and the job position. You have the title and the position. It's a countable noun, so take note. You don't say I am doctor. Neither would you say I am teacher. No, you say I am a. So there must be the article a or an, depending. If the word is a vowel, you use an, and if it's a consonant, you use a. So you could say, I'm a teacher, I'm a copywriter, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm an engineer, I'm a pastor. Not I'm doctor or I am teacher, okay? Now you use the definite article if there is only one of your role within your company. So you could say, I'm the doctor. When you say I'm the doctor, that means you are the only doctor in that company. It means you are the only teacher in that company. I'm the teacher there. That means you're the only teacher. I'm the CEO of Exercise Academy. Means I'm the owner of the company. I'm the owner of Blue James Limited. I'm the owner, I'm the CEO. I am the definite article the shows that you are the only one within that role. There is no one occupying the position. So take note, it's either you use indefinite articles a or an, or you use the definite article the, okay? Another way you can talk about your work is by using this phrase, I earn my living. I earn my living as a teacher. I earn my living as a builder. I earn my living as a doctor. Or I work as a secretary. I work as a manager. I work as an engineer. I work as a typist. I work as an interpreter. I work, okay? Or you could say, I'm out of work at the moment. That's if you're not working, talking about your work, and you're not working, you don't have a job, you could say, I'm out of work at the moment, or I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed. It means there is no work, you're not working. I'm unemployed, okay? Now if you're retired, you could just say, I'm retired, I'm retired, I'm retired. Now if you're aspiring to be something, you're still in school, and you want to be something in future, you're still studying, you could say, I would like to be a doctor, or I would like to be an engineer, I would like to be a teacher, I want to be a musician, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a police officer. I want to be a good job. I want to be. So whatever it is you want to be, these are the phrases you can use to talk about your work and what you do. Okay. Now you can talk about the field of the industry you work in by using in. So you can say, I work in construction, I work as an architect, I work in a bank, I work in a factory, I work in a school, I work in an art agency. Okay, now you use at or for to talk about the company that employs you. So you can say, I work at Extra Stars Academy, I work for Extra Stars Academy, I work for Junior John's group of company, I work at Blue James Limited. I've been working in Liba Rosa Limited for 10 years. So you can say, I've been working in the name of the company for the number of years. I've been working in Extra Stars Academy for 2 years. Or you can say, I work for myself, if you work for yourself. Or you can say, I'm self-employed, I run my own business, whatever it is. Or you could just simply say, I'm a qualified English teacher. I teach students online on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram and TikTok. Talking about what you do, your work, okay? There are lots of ideas. Just let the sentences flow together and sound natural. Now you can talk about your education. What do you study? Where do you study? If you're still in school, you can say, I have a degree in English, I have a degree in engineering, I have a degree in theater arts, I have a degree in medicine, I have a degree in law, I'm a qualified teacher. Your job title, I'm a qualified, what is your job title? I'm a qualified teacher, I'm a qualified architect, I'm a qualified lawyer, I'm a qualified theater artist, I'm a qualified doctor. I studied majors. What's your major? You can say, I studied arts. My major is arts. I studied history. I studied journalism. I studied marketing. I studied biology. So if you're still in school, you say this. I'm a student at Lima Rosa University. I'm at Leba Zone University. I go to the name of your university, the name of your school. I study at Leeds British Academy, I study at Leeds Academy, whatever name of the school is, you can say it, you can still say, I'm studying. The name of your degree. This is for those still in school. I'm studying English at the university. I'm in my 4th year now, or you could say I'm in my final year of the area of study. I'm in my final year of English studies degree. This is for those still in school. Or you can say, I'm just about to graduate from the university. I'm currently taking an online course to improve myself. Or you can say, I'm doing extra course to improve myself. So there are lots of things you can say to make the conversation flow. These are ways you can introduce yourself and keep the conversation going. You can talk about your interests, your hobbies, the things you like to do outside of work. So you hardly ever hear the question, what's your hobby? What you hear is, what do you like to do? What do you do in your free time? Where do you hang out? What's your favorite sports? What's your favorite game? What's your favorite food? What do you like? If you're asked this question, you can say, I enjoy listening to music. The noun phrase, you can say I enjoy, or I love listening to music, or I like watching movies. You're talking about what you like, your interests. I enjoy, I love, I like are the same things. You can say I like listening to music, I like watching movies, I enjoy sports. I like cooking, I like reading books. There are lots of things you can say. I like writing, I like walking. I enjoy baking cakes. I enjoy skating. I love traveling. I love singing. I really do love singing. I love singing. I love cooking. I love baking cakes. I just found out that I can bake. I love baking cakes because I love eating cakes. I love listening to music. I enjoy reading also. You can also say I love or I like together with the noun. I love reading or I like reading. You can also use the gerund or verb infinitive and the meaning is the same. I love reading, I love to read, they're the same. I love swimming, I love to swim. I love cooking, I love to cook. I love traveling, I love to travel. I love writing, I love to write. I love eating, I love to eat. So they're the same. Oh, I like to shop when I'm free, when I'm less busy. I like shopping. In my free time, I like painting, or you could say, in my free time, I love playing computer games. In my free time, I like painting, I like playing computer games. You can say, I love going to the park. I love to visit the zoo. These are ways you can talk about your interest, what you love doing. You can say, I'm really into sports. I'm not really into sports if you're not into sports. Or you can say, I'm really into music. I love music. I'm interested in painting. I'm good at designing. So these are ways you can talk about your interests. I'm interested in painting. I'm good at designing. My favorite sport is football. My favorite game is football. My favorite place is the beach. My favorite food is... Talk about your favorite food, your favorite drink. My favorite drink is... I can also say, I sometimes go to the zoo. I sometimes visit the club. I sometimes go to the beach. I sometimes go to the bar. I like it because it's relaxing. I like it because it's popular. So you're talking about your interests and the conversation is moving on fine and interesting. It's not boring because you have things to say about yourself. You can also talk about the things you don't like. I don't like. You can say I dislike. You can either say I don't like, I dislike, or I hate. Talk about the things you don't like. I don't like... What don't I like? Okay, so these are ways you can talk about your interests and your hobbies. You can also talk about your marital status. Are you married? So you can say, if you're married, you say, I'm married, or I am single, I'm engaged, I'm divorced. Okay, I'm married, and you can say, we've been married since 2014, we've been married since 2052, we've been married since 2009, we've been married since 1950. I've been married to my husband since, put a year, I've been married to my husband since November last year. I've been married to my husband since November last 7 years, November 2014. So you could say, I'm a single parent. If you're a single parent, you can say that I am a single parent, or I'm in a relationship. Now, if you're not married, you can say, we've been together for, tell the length of a relationship, we've been together for 3 months, we've been together for 3 years, we've been together for 10 years, we've been together for 12 years. Do you have kids? Yay, if you have kids, you say, I have a 12-year-old son. Or you could say, I have a 6-year-old daughter. I have 3 kids. You could say, my last son just started school this year, so it's been pretty exciting for us. So these are ways you can make the conversation interesting. Conversations like this give hints and clues to the person you're talking to. It helps them continue the conversation in a really positive way. So when you say something like, my last son just started school this year, so it's been pretty exciting for us. The other person can then ask, what school are they going? Really? Wow. Or make some other comments. And then you say something again, and the conversation is going and going and going and going. And you keep on talking. You talk about your personality traits. You could say, I'm a smart person, or I'm smart. Now you're talking about your character and your personality. So you can say, I'm a smart person, or you could say, I'm smart. I'm a loving person. I'm loving. I'm a hardworking person. Oh, I'm hardworking. I'm calm. I'm a gentle person. I'm brave. I'm caring. I'm creative. Now, if you're stubborn, you can say, I'm a stubborn person. I'm stingy. I'm lazy. I'm insensitive. Whatever it is that you are, you talk about your character and your personality. Okay. You can also say, my best quality is that I'm smart, that I'm creative. That's my best quality. Okay, I hope I have equipped you with loads of ways you can introduce yourself in English. We've been having this conversation, and I really enjoy this conversation because I've been able to introduce myself to you in English, and I hope you've been able to understand and know who Esther really is. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have a question, a comment, or anything to say, place in the comment section. Share this video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do subscribe and press the bell icon so you won't miss any of my lessons. I would like to know who you are. I would like to know what you do, where you're from. Okay, so you can tell me in the comment section. I have chatted with you, we've conversed, okay, we've been talking, and you know about me, so I would like to know about you, so you can tell me about yourself in the comment section. Till we see you again in our next class, do take care and stay safe. Bye for now. Catch you.